Hi guys, I know it's been a while since I did some videos. I actually recorded some and just haven't posted them because it takes such a block of time to upload videos that I haven't just, excuse me, felt like doing nothing while I uploaded videos. But I wanted to finally do the Maxpedition Neat Freak Organizer review and also do at the same time a what's in my purse video because this is what I'm now using for my purse. So I'll just jump right into it. This is the Maxpedition Neat Freak Organizer. It's like 9.5 by, let me tell you. I actually have in the front of this a handy little tape measure and a package of gum. The gum doesn't come in nearly as handy as the tape measure does. So it's about 9.5 inches tall, it's about 8 inches wide, and it's, I know from the website, excuse me, 3 inches deep this way, although as you can see, I have enough things stuffed in it that it's pooching out some on both sides, which is fine. It still holds it just fine. It's just going to take up more space. So it comes with this nice shoulder strap. The shoulder strap, you can let it loose like to wear it crossbody. I can't wear anything crossbody. Please find me a large woman who has large breasts who can wear something crossbody. It's ridiculous. You just can't do it. But it has a padded handle with the non-slip things. These do work most of the time, these non-slip deals. Part of me really wishes that the whole thing was non-slip because this doesn't work on some clothing. I have a sweater that I wear every day and it won't work on the sweater and it's very frustrating, but it's, for the most part, it's okay. And I'm sure that Maxpedition did not intend this to be used as an everyday purse for women anyway. It's okay, it works perfectly. Shoulder handle is attached to these D-rings by these plastic clips. The plastic is incredibly heavy duty. I don't see it failing anytime soon. I'm not one of those that is bothered by plastic things. You know, it's heavy duty stuff. It's not some cheap junk. It's on a swivel, so your handle's not going to get really wound up. I'm going to take the handle off so I can show you some of the other features here, and it's not going to be in the way. In addition to the handle, the shoulder handle, it has a top handle here that is covered in this sort of rubberized grippy material. There's also a webbing handle on this side and a webbing handle on this side. So if you're using this as something besides a purse, or even if you're using it as a purse, it has lots of ways, lots of places to grab it. You could stash it in your luggage this way, just grab onto it. If you're carrying it crossbody, you can also grab it by those handles and pull it across to get it open. On the back of it, well, let me do the front. It has a pocket here that actually tucks in with this Molly, the PALS attachments right here, and some Velcro. I'm not going to pull that out of there because it's an absolute ordeal, and I didn't like it flapping. You can't really effectively use this pocket anyway when the Neat Freak is full because there's just not room to get things in and out of there. So I tucked it in. It's much neater looking. That flap is not flapping, but it's because there's a Velcro on the back of it, and because Maxpedition makes such incredibly good Velcro closures on their products, it's next to impossible to get in and out of there easily. So I'm not messing with that for the purposes of this video. If you have any questions, obviously, or if you want to see it, go to maxpedition.com. I'll make sure I'll link that here for you, okay? In the front, there's, oh, let me do the back really quickly. There's a Molly attachment here, and there's actually a little slip pocket here under the Molly. So this lays down with this Velcro. It Velcros again here, and you can hook it to things like the FR1 pouch or, you know, any other thing that you want to hook this to, or you can hook other things to this via this Molly and the PALS attachment on something else. PALS attachments stand for Pouch Attachment Ladder System. So that's what that means. That's all that means. If you have any questions, look it up. Molly is M-O-L-L-E. And the PALS attachment stands for Pouch Attachment Ladder System, and it's used on tactical items, particularly military items. Okay, so there's one small pocket here. The zippers are all YKK, very heavy duty. The zippers are inside. The actual zipper is inside, and then it closes on the outside, which makes it water resistant. So the zippers are incredibly industrial strength, heavy duty. They all have these nice paracord pulls on them. This is a pretty shallow pocket. It goes down to about there. And the only things I keep in it right now are a pack of gum and this tape measure, which the tape measure has come in tremendously handy recently. I've been looking for the perfect purse and the perfect work bag, and I've had to do a lot of measurements. On the top of this handle, also notice that there is this little snap thing. This is a paracord pull zipper keeper. So if you're carrying this bag, and let's just say you're going to a festival or, you know, even the store, whatever, and you're out and about and you're around a lot of people, you can put your zipper pulls inside of that and snap that down. It's got one of those really nice heavy duty snaps, and people cannot just open your zippers and open your bag as you're walking along. Or, you know, the mall on Black Friday or whatever. So that is really handy security feature. The bag itself is made of 1,050 denier nylon. It is super heavy duty, guys. When they say the Maxpedition stuff is heavy duty, they're not lying. When they call it hard use gear, they're serious about that. You can hear, do you hear that crunching? This fabric is incredibly stiff, and it's abrasion resistant. And it's abrasion resistant because it will abrade other things. I have a sweater that I can't use this against because it takes the sweater material off onto the pouch. But it's chenille. That doesn't happen on everyday clothes, but just know that if you're interested in this pouch or other Maxpedition gear, their nylon is incredibly heavy-duty nylon. Okay, so we're going to open up the organizer. The zippers don't go exactly to the bottom. They go almost to the bottom, but there's probably, I don't know, about an inch that they don't go all the way up, which is handy because I don't like clamshell backpacks and things because you unzip them, the flap falls open, all your crap falls all over the floor. I like things that don't open all the way. So it opens like this. I have a couple things that are going to fall out. Don't panic, but I want to show you sort of what it looks like right now on the inside. And I'll put my glasses on here in a minute, but I wanted to show you where things were. So there are all these organizer pockets. So I'm going to pull everything out, show you all the stuff I have in here. You're not going to believe what all I have crammed in here. And then I'll show you the bag empty, okay? So there's a pocket specifically for my glasses. What I love about this is that everything has its own pocket, and I put everything right back in that pocket when I'm finished with it. I always know where stuff is. I can reach in here even in the dark, excuse me, and pull things right out because they stay in a pocket and they stay still, and stuff's always in its place. A bottle of Lactaid, a tiny deodorant, because who hasn't forgotten to put deodorant on? Don't lie and tell me you haven't forgotten. A whole one of the mini jars of Vaseline, and this has a million uses, so, you know, don't be laughing at me. Cracked skin. The other day my knuckles were cracked and bleeding on the way to Albuquerque. I was able to put some Vaseline on that. Replacement for your chapstick if you don't have your chapstick. It also can be used as fire starter. It is flammable. If you soak a cotton ball or, you know, a piece of gauze or whatever in Vaseline, you can start a fire. Wisps. I love these. If you don't have any, you should get them. They're awesome. A thing of Altoids, which is stinking up the whole purse. I actually bought this for the tin. I haven't used any of the mints out of it. I'm not a big fan of mints. I may just go ahead and dump them out, let kids have them, whatever. I really wanted the tin. A full-size Bic lighter. And these are all things that are down here in the bottom of this. These are not even in pouches. I'm not even into the pouches yet. These are things that are just kind of in the bottom. A spare CR123 battery for the flashlight that I'm carrying. I'll show you that in a second. My inhaler. It's a full-size inhaler. A couple of Wet Ones pouches. And a thing of tissues. So that's all stuff that wasn't even in a pocket. Okay? I'm going to start on this back side, except for my glasses. I'm going to start on this back side over here and show you everything that's in pockets now. A Field Notes notebook. I generally carry a couple of these around, but this is the only one I'm carrying right now. My new pocket knife, which is a Kershaw Leek, which I love. Check this out. How cool is that? Highly recommended. In the next pocket is my wallet. This is a Vera Bradley wallet. I don't think they make them anymore. It's the one that had the, originally it had a magnet here. They changed that and made it with a snap. I didn't like the snap as well, but it's a really nice size wallet. It just carries the essentials without having a honking wallet to carry around. I don't know the pattern. I don't remember it. And I unfortunately don't think they make that wallet anymore, but you can check the Vera Bradley site. Okay. Down in another pocket down here, I have just a little package of jelly beans that came in an order from Goulet. And I hang on to these in case, you know, if you're ever shopping or you're out and about or whatever and you get that blood sugar drop, you can munch on some jelly beans. I have a small Leatherman tool that I've had for several years. I got it at REI. I think this one is discontinued, but they still make small keychain size ones. This is the Squirt P4 Leatherman tool. A smaller Bic lighter. No, I don't smoke, but lighters are handy, and I've needed them more than one time out and about. a small 16 gigabyte jump drive that I'm going to put my pictures on. I haven't done it yet, and I should have. A little baggie of Advil. And yes, I'm getting to be an old lady, so I do use a lot of those. A baggie of Tums. Again, I'm getting old, need the Tums. And then in the bottom I carry a couple, oopsie, that didn't end well at all. I'm sorry, hang on just a second, it came open in my bag. A couple of lipsticks. I have several different things, and I'm probably going to take these out of there because I have not used lipstick once in the last month. So I don't see it taking up space in my purse. And a pair of nail clippers, which gets used quite a bit. You know, you have a hangnail or whatever. And the other side, in the pockets on the other side of the bag, I have a thing of Benadryl. I carry Benadryl almost all the time. I did got into this when the kids were little because you never know when you're going to be somewhere with your kids or a group of little kids, if they are in daycare or whatever, and one of the kids is going to throw a reaction to a bite or a sting. Or you're going to get bitten or stung and throw a reaction, or somebody's going to eat something and you find out all of a sudden they're allergic to it. I used to carry the little, I couldn't find them the other day, the little ones you put on your tongue, the little sheets, like the Listerine sheets or whatever. They used to make Benadryl ones to put on your tongue that would just dissolve, but they did have the chewables. So adults can obviously use these too, and I always carry Benadryl in the case of an allergic reaction. A little sewing kit that I got staying in a motel once. Never used it, but I hang on to it. Another little kit that I got at the same time has some little cotton pads, a couple of Q-tips, a Dentec thing, and a teeny tiny emery board. I've never broken into them, but they're handy. I keep them. A little eyeglass repair kit. This has been well worth its weight. I've used it multiple times when my glasses have fallen apart. My sunglasses, I have a leg that's hanging on for dear life, and often it'll pop off, and I need this. These are $1 at Walmart. I picked up several of them when I went, and they've been really handy. A couple of more wet ones because I have kids, and you can never have too many. And there's just a couple more of that Benadryl pack. I cut it in half. And I usually carry Allegra with me also because that's what I take for allergies. It's actually my first aid kit, which I'll do another video about. But I carry that with me all the time. On the other side, I have my new flashlight, which is an Olight S10 baton. I'll do a separate video on that. Fantastic. Can't recommend it enough, but I'll do a separate video review on that. The Leuchtturm or Lois, hell. I always tell you guys I never know how to say it. I'll put it down here at the bottom for you, but these are the same little notebooks that I use for journals. It's just a pocket size with the pin loop and pin attachment. I do keep in my notebook some paper clips, and attached to the paper clips in the back is where I keep the other field notes. So, and I use this almost every single day. It's really handy. I don't have to pull out the whole file of facts. Dentex, which these are the ones that have the floss on one end, the toothpick on the other, and a thing of Clorox disinfecting wipes, because you never know when you're going to be someplace disgusting. Okay, the bag is completely empty now, but that was a lot of stuff. The seat beside me is just full of stuff. So let me show you the bag now, empty though. Now I'll be able to take out that pocket and show you without having an ordeal. This is that pocket on the front that comes out. Again, it has the PALS attachments. You could leave this out and attach something to it. It does Velcro down, excuse me, to this mesh pocket in the front. If you don't have the pouch stuffed to capacity like I do, this, do you hear that? That's their Velcro. Isn't that crazy? This pouch in the front is accessible. But I stuff it so full that it's not, so I just tuck that pouch back down in there, and it looks like that. So, on the inside, that's exactly the reverse of the mesh pouch, is a sleeve down in the back that goes all the way to the bottom of the bag. It has a keeper that I never ever use. It has a pocket right here. This is where my wallet goes. Wallet slips right down in there, fits perfectly. It has 4 small pockets right here, 2 here, whoopsie, 2 here, 2 underneath. This is where I was carrying the lipsticks and stuff. These do have Velcro that comes out over both of them to hold things in if you need it. I really didn't need that Velcro holding stuff in, and I didn't want to have to reach in and fight Velcro to get things out of the pouch. So I just folded that Velcro over and tucked it inside both top pouches and got it out of the way. I may at some point cut it out, but I didn't want to void the warranty on the bag in case anything happened to it. So there's those 4 small pockets. Then it has another small pocket right here, and another small pocket on top of that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 pockets on this side. Now the bottom, it came with a divider in it, and I should have showed you that, I guess, but I threw that out right away because it's absolutely useless. Go take a look on the Maxpedition website if you want to see that. I don't even know where I ended up putting it, but there is Velcro down here, and that's what that organizer was for. So that's what that Velcro is. All right, on the opposite back side of the bag, which is technically the back of the bag, this is the pocket organization system. There is a big sleeve in the back, and this is where I put things like my pocket notebook and my bleach wipes and things. This is a Velcro strap that comes out. It could hold that closed for you, hold things in there more tightly. I don't use that because it's just in the way. And again, I want to be able to reach in and get stuff. Inside this side, there are 2 larger pockets and a pocket here. So this side does not have as many pockets, but there's more sort of space to these pockets on this side. But everything that I have fits in there. It fits perfectly. Now when I go to the store, I just have to grab this. I don't have to carry such a honking enormous bag. Give me that white purse I was carrying. I'll show you the purse that I was carrying right before I changed to this. But it's nice because I don't have to carry everything with me. Everything fits. And I can also tuck the cell phone down in the top of that, and my sunglasses. So when I have everything in there, there's still enough room. There's probably this much room in the top of it to fit. I wear Smith sports sunglasses. It fits those and my cell phone still in the top of it. So everything fits perfectly. The D-rings, I keep a clip on my key ring so I don't lose my keys, and I just clip my keys to the D-ring. I was carrying this, which is just a no-name cheapie, and it was huge, and I love this bag, but it's also really floppy. So what happens with these floppy bags is that you might stuff them, but then you pull one thing out and everything goes whoosh, and just collapses in the center of the bag. So you never can just reach in and find what you need. That was driving me absolutely crazy. Because let's say you're in a hurry or you have an emergency situation and you need a flashlight right now, or you need something, you need to get something in your bag right now. You're fishing around in your bag. That has always made me crazy. I just did not realize that men made this wonderful tactical gear that could take the place of a purse. And I'm not one of those ladies that really cares much about being super fashionable. Obviously, it doesn't really matter. Didn't realize they made this wonderful tactical gear so that your things were organized so well that you could literally reach in the bag and grab what you need immediately. So, Maxpedition gear, highly, highly recommended. If you have any questions, comments, or whatever, please leave them there. And thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.